Well, it's a day of milestones, really. Alan Neil, our umpire today, is standing in his last ODI, and the great Brendan Taylor is also calling it a day today, and he's been chatting to Alan Lewis.
So a bit bittersweet today, Brendan, the announcement of your retirement from international cricket. How do you reflect on that career of yours?
Full of roller coaster moments, lots of highs, lots of lows. Looking back now, it's been fond memories. It's helped shape me as a person, as a player. It's taught me a lot of humble things, and I'm very grateful for what I've been able to do. And I wouldn't change it for the world, and I'm extremely happy of the way it's gone.
And you need 108 runs today to become the leading run scorer as an international batsman for Zimbabwe. Is it achievable?
I think anything's achievable. I think it's only fair that I don't get past Andy Flower. I always hold him in such high regard, and he's arguably, no doubt, our greatest player. So a win today will be even more special than Andy's record. But yeah, that's what we had to do. Try and get a series win away from home will be amazing.
And when I reflect, having been at the 2015 World Cup, would that be the pinnacle of your career in terms of where you were with your game?
I'd like to think so. Maybe hitting 29-30, you're probably at your peak then. Great tournament, good opposition, and went out, had a lot of fun and put some decent scores together. So I'd say that was probably the pinnacle. You're right, yeah.
And of course, obviously you're not wicket-keeping now, the side is evolving. What sort of future do you see for the Zimbabwean team? Well,
that's helped me decide on my decision as why I wanted to call it quits. There's a young team there, as you know, and they're heading in the right trajectory. So I'm very excited for them. I look forward to following their path, and if I can contribute or have contributed in a small way, then I felt I've done my job.
And have you reflected in any way of what might be for you moving forward?
I think with cricket, that's all I've ever known. So I'd like to, at some point, come back and certainly give back to it. I'm very passionate about it. But I'd like to get home with the family, start up something new, and test myself out in different areas. But cricket will always be close to my heart, and I'll certainly be back in some shape or form, coaching or something.
And these two sides, looking at it, were Ireland and Zimbabwe very evenly matched, really, and obviously Game 3 so pivotal in this World Series.
Yeah, massive for both teams. We know the Irish, we know their nature and how they scrap away. So we're up against it today, and we can't afford to relax. We need to keep improving, and hopefully a series win will be an enormous day for us.
Well, listen, Brendan, many thanks for giving us so much pleasure as a neutral watching you and all your performances. Congratulations on a brilliant career.
Thank you so much.
And all the best for the future.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Brendan Taylor, wonderful servant of the game, Isabel Joyce. It's sad to see him retire, but time waits for no man. It's difficult for Zimbabwean cricket, we know, down the years, having to travel the world and matches postponed, not as many test matches as they would like. I suppose Ireland are in a similar position, but Brendan Taylor has been a really good servant, not just to Zimbabwe but to world cricket.
Yeah, 204 matches for him coming into today, and 6,677 runs to his name, 110 more, and he becomes the leading run scorer for his country, which is in ODIs, which is incredible. And he has been a great servant to the game. I'd say he's just trying to distract himself now. Such an emotional moment in anyone's career, the final time they get to play, and he'll be just wanting to feel the bat on ball first today and try and put it out of his mind.
New pitch today as well. It's slightly closer as Brendan Taylor makes his final appearance. Lovely moment there, getting a guard of honour from his teammates. The man with BT on his back, coming out to open the batting for Zimbabwe for the last time in his career. Wonderful career, 35 years of age now, Brendan Taylor. Great servant to not just Zimbabwe but to world cricket, and Ireland have their own little guard of honour themselves to invite Brendan Taylor out to the centre. That's a lovely moment.
So special to go out on your own terms as a professional sportsman. He decided over the weekend to call time in his career. He's going out right at the top, still such an attacking batsman, so destructive. He'll want to make his mark today.
Thanks for the moment, Isabel Joyce. Well, thanks for joining us here in Belfast for this third one-day international between Ireland against Zimbabwe, the Dafa News series. Zimbabwe lead by 1-0. Very important game 3.
Amazing watching him walk out there, and it is great that he's leaving in his own terms, but now he's got to calm down and really get his team off to a good start. They've been put into bat and it's been tough. He's played 205 matches, he scored a lot of runs, he's done very well for Zimbabwe. They're going to miss him big time, and down the other side with him is Regis Chakabva, a young guy who hits the ball clean, but he's got to now start getting some big runs. Without his partner, he's not going to be there for the next game. But here we go. Adair starting up. It hasn't been easy up front. Can they survive?
Williams. Slightly short that time, but Adair
To find that edge.
Yes, been really, really frustrating delivery. Ireland start off with a maiden. Definitely a bit of shape there on the ball. Definitely a bit of shape there on the ball. Ireland seem to...
Great shape, but wow. Brendan Taylor's away. Flicks it over the top, and that's going to roll away to square leg. Not quite getting to the boundary. Good fielding. Chakabva comes back for 3. He's quick between the wickets. Taylor's on his way.
That's it. Off the mark in his final international. Not a way you'd probably want to be getting off the mark, with a horrible hoik. However, they all count. Well run 3 there. So Little continues from the Dafa.
The pitch is really holding.
Thick Nick just past third slip for a welcome boundary.
Oh, this is tough out there, and we've seen this in all the games so far. Early with a new ball, it's tough. Get another slip in there, get a gully in there, tack. You need wickets up front. If you don't get wickets up front, we've seen the batsmen are able to get used to it slightly, and when the ball gets older, they play some shots and post a good title. 11 without loss. They're living dangerously on Zimbabwe.
Yeah, nothing shot there by Brendan Taylor. Sort of bounced and left him a bit, and he just left his bat out. Oh, and he's gone. That's the end of Brendan Taylor, and Little strikes for Ireland.
Oh, Taylor was hanging back here, and when it was pitched up, swung back in nicely, and I don't think he'll enjoy his last shot he's ever played in international cricket or in cricket. It's a good swipe, no feet. It hasn't been easy out there, but he's on his way. Brendan Taylor, BT number 284's gone for 7. It's 11 for 1.
Little for 7.
World Series points, and from the point of view of where Ireland were, having scored 282 in the second game, will have felt really let down.
Up to do. They'll want to take one with them.
And there it is, the moment for the young man. Harry Tector guides his team to victory, and Ireland level the series here at Stormont. What a wonderful performance by them today. They were brilliant with the ball, and definitely were up to the task with the bat.
Yeah, and how fitting it's that man, Harry Tector, that sees his side home. 2 50s in the series, 55, 50, and then today saw his side home with 13 from 14 deliveries. There he is though, Brendan Taylor, the man of the day. That's his final ODI for Zimbabwe. Not the result he would have wanted, but good to see a smile still on his face. He's had an incredible career, 205 ODIs for Zimbabwe, and a great servant to the game.
Yes, an emotional moment for Brendan Taylor. He calls it a day on his wonderful career for Zimbabwe. I'm sure he'll have a lump in his throat as he walks off for the final time, playing in the red of Zimbabwe. However, the story today is Ireland have won this game by 7 wickets and have tied the series 1-0.
A wry smile from Andy Balbirnie. Disappointment for him on Friday when that game was rained off, but they made no mistake today. The rain was around. It was always going to be difficult to get a result, but congratulations to the ground staff and indeed the umpires for the difficult situations today. Final umpire, of course, again for Alan Neil.